Hi guys, how we doing? Welcome to another live session. Hopefully you can hear me because it's absolutely pouring down out here. And today we're going to have a little talk about carp fishing magazines. Are they dead or dying? And also, then we're going to do some live question answers. Hopefully I can help you with any of your queries or problems, or point you in the right direction, give you some confidence in what you're doing. So if you've only just discovered my channel, then please subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and then you won't miss anything ever again. None of these live, none of the vlogs, none of the how to tie rigs, none of the real tackle reviews. It's absolutely pouring. Absolutely. Evening, Matt, can you hear me, guys? Are you getting good audio across on here? Because if I take it out, all you're going to hear is the rain. 39 of you in the room. I'm good, Carl. Evening, the obsessive carper. How are you, mate? Hello, Seb. Yep, all good. Yep, lovely. Glad you're hearing it. All okay. I'll just give you a little. I'll just give you a little turn round of the look. Absolutely pouring out there. Look at that. Absolutely pouring. Thanks for the tips. The last one I caught £24 mirror, my PB. Well, Max, that's what it's all about, mate. It's about the community we're building. You know, all loud and clear. Great stuff. Right, carp fishing magazines. What do you think, guys? Dead or dying? Personally, I think they've been dying for the last couple of years. Hi, Tony. Why have they been dying, do you think? Well, you just look at the people like Calder, Herb, Nash and all them guys. They're not putting their ad revenue into the magazines anymore. They're doing their own thing. Look at how good their videos are and their information. This is where it's at now, look. The phone. You can get everything up to date straight on your phone. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and after Twitter, everything. That's where it's at now, guys, isn't it? It's not in the magazines anymore. I think you're going to lose quite a few more of them. There's only going to be one or two left, if any at all. So, I mean, when was the last time you bought a magazine? Last time I bought one was probably a couple of years ago. I don't even write in them anymore. Because, and I'll tell you the reason why it's all gone downhill, is because you guys out there and everyone in the fishing community, normal guys like us, we've been sold to. We've been sold in the magazines, all these articles, they're all ad revenue generated. So you've got a guy with his whatever company's hat on, showing whatever company's bait, whatever company's rigs. You're not getting the real, true articles in there and fish captures. So that's why they're dead or dying. I mean, what do you guys think? Carp Talk's a good one, I like that. What do you guys think? Do you think they're dead? Or they're dying? Or they're finished? Cheers, Roy. Good to see you in here, mate. Part late tomorrow, Ben, yeah. I used to write for Crafty Carper all years ago, Drew. We top man, yeah. Lovely Paul. I like Max to take to read on the train to work. That's about it, Tony. Spend too much time on my phone. It's nice to leave it in my pocket for a bit. There you go. The phone up. Exactly. But still, the subscriptions, it's a downward curve. They're just not, they're not making the money anymore. Angler's Mail, the same articles as do the others. Exactly, Matt. So why would you want to buy them when you can get them on there and just do a search on YouTube and find what you're looking for? Free. Freddie Freeman's, isn't it? You know, you're not paying a penny for it, apart from an internet connection. Too many ads. Exactly, Dave. You know, and those ads you're being sold to. You don't want to be sold to. You want to see the normal person what they're using. Yep, Toby. Trying, giving their due. Yep, they are, Sean. That's for sure. But the problem is it's all ad generated. So they don't have any other company's products in there that don't spend money with them. So it's not a true reflection of what's happening out there, of what people are using. I know loads of guys who write in the magazines and have done, and they all use stuff they're not promoting. I mean, it's not true. And the thing is, you guys have cottoned onto this now. In the last couple of years, why would you want to buy a mag where it's not giving you the truth and also you're being sold to? You tell me. It's not true, is it? It's not real. You know, rest my case. That was it down the head, point out the hit. Yeah, you start using fish bar. We'll get the question answers in a minute, guys. I just want to, I haven't bought one in years. Same old crap resold over and over again. Far too many ads, exactly. You know, but the thing is, the magazines don't. What can they do? They're in a bind, aren't they? They're in a bind. What can they do? They need the ad revenues. They need to show those advertisers that they're promoting what they're getting paid for. Yep, exactly. Yep, Gaz's his book thing that he brings out is good, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, you know, sales don't lie. We've lost Advanced Carp, we've lost Carp, Carper, I think. And there's a couple of others that have been lost as well. I think they sell us more tackle and stuff, so basically it's just Seb, exactly. You know? Exactly, Darren. It's free. I hope so, Carl, anyway. Waste of money, Carp Talk. I like Carp Talk because it's a weekly. Yeah, they do things a bit differently. What's my favourite crisps? Oh, blimey. Oh, got to be Pringles. One Carp World was a great mag. Carp World's quite good, but they're still ad driven. Cheers, P4C. Lovely. It's brilliant to hear these things, that you love all my stuff. Facebook, Instagram are quite expensive as well. Exactly, you know, every angler has their own opinions on different topics. We all end up chasing our own arse if we're to follow their advice. Exactly, Ben. You want to see real stuff, real goings on. MJ Angling in the house. Good to see ya. And they're right, Toby. They're expensive, aren't they? 63 of you in the house. Good to see you guys. It's the first time you're here. You might want to subscribe. Hit that bell icon. You will never miss another one of these, will you? I'm watching the Leicester game, mate. Well, you know. Hello, Michael. When he do digital only, maybe. Let's be honest. There is only Mike Blake. Let's be honest. There is so you can write. Find the mags the same. 70% ads. YouTube has killed Moses. It's free and in more detail. Long live the tube. Love it. Love that tube. CH tube. Mike. Vlogs are the way forward. They are, Michael, if they're done properly, unbiased, and you're not being sold a product. Boom, boom, like that, you know. Evening, Michael. Nothing better than what like this out of a mag. It's real, isn't it? Thoughts on carpology? I like carpology, but they're tied into their advertisers. They can't use other people's gear. Not really sure, Andy. Evening, Jim. Good to see you in here, mate. No, Morgan, they're not they're not spawning yet. They look like they was gonna though. Alright, Gil, have you ever fished New Hay Lake? No, Big Tom Vaping Crew. No, I haven't fished New Hay Lake. Do you know anglers that have a bait sponsor that never use the bait they have paid endorsed? I've known plenty of them over the years. That's what I mean, it's not real. Kevin Gray comes to Left Urban because I've got a business that does media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter for all different types of companies, some fishing, some not, and I'd run my contract with Urban. There you go, Kevin. Cheers, Andy. People prefer the vids like from Nash. Nash do really good videos. They've got it down to a T, haven't they? Calder, Nash, all them guys. CC Moore, James Armstrong, he does a good video. Carp wig could be the new career. Carp wig, what do you reckon? Bit of a carp wig? No, I love it the way it is. I call it wash and go, Sean. I get more info. Look, listen to this, guys. Stephen Ignat. I'm new to carp fishing. I get more info from people on YouTube. Rest me case. What can you say? What can you say? Andy Lack. Same old material repeated over and over again, mate. Just different companies pushing their products. And it's the same products. It's the one, you see the products pushed in an article and right next to it is an advert for that company. You know, it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? John Davey, no, I'm not on the Folly, mate. I'm down at the Alien Lake. Who am I sponsored by? I'm sponsored by nobody. My company does work for companies, but I'm not sponsored by anyone, so I can use whatever I like. Exactly, Danny. The tackle box is stopping their annual catalogue. Exactly. You know, the reason is because it's all online. You know, Kevin Gray called her his poo. Well, I can't really comment on that. Only guys I'm watching here, you, Dave Lane, Briggs and the young lads, Carl Nank, brilliant they are, who now work for Nash. All the others are ramming products down your face. Exactly. And they'll soon get bored of it because they won't get people watching their gear. Shout out to the North Wales Massive, Michael Pears. Wash and gone, Michael. Exactly, about 20 years ago it was gone. Wash and go, love it. What a catch angler. Exactly, Jim. You know, and the thing is, you're not stupid, you guys, are you? You know, sooner or later you work it out. This geezer's selling to me. It's like someone knocks at your door, right? Imagine this. Someone knocks at your door, buy some of these tea towels. Immediately you're going, even if you want a tea towel, what's the, you know, I'm being sold to. You're on the defensive, aren't you? They don't get it. Crafty Carp at 69. I'm good, thank you, mate. Sounds good for a bite. It's bloody pouring down. Oh, any tips for Bluebell, Leon? Get on the zigs. There's been a few coming out of zigs. Mark Perks, how's the fishing? Oh, I did have one this morning, but you have to see that in one of my vlog YouTubes or on my Instagram or Facebook page. A nice one as well, I had. MJ Angling. Thoughts on big companies, big advertisement, or smaller but perhaps more reliable companies? It really depends on the product and the way they push that product to people who want to buy it. Now, you probably know yourself, guys, or some of you may not know this, but a lot of the things like hooks, you can go and buy off the internet from China. A lot of companies have the same pattern of hooks bought from the same place in China. They just market and label them differently, but they're all the same hooks. Who did you look up to as an up-and-coming angler? Oh, I'm still an up-and-coming angler, Big Tom. God, lots of people. Hutchie. God, oh, bloody hell, there's loads of them. Tim Paisley was good. I used to read a lot of his stuff. You don't get that type of writing anymore. I just glorified catalogues when they had to pay £5 for it. Exactly, Drew. They're coffee table to put your coffee on, aren't they? Eventually there'll be no tackle shops, all done online. Sad times, mate. Excessive carper, there will still be the big tackle shops. Look at people like Sports Direct. They've bought up all the little companies that do the same thing as them. They've got massive big stores now. But most of their business is done online. And that's what most of the big tackle shops do now. Online. That's where they get most of their money from. What's for tea, bud, Jim? Well, it's got a cup of Yorkshire tea at the moment. Can you really hear the rain, Kevin? That's why I've got the headphones in, so you can listen to me through here. After seeing a review with the Avid Carp Caught, I think it was spot on. A true reflection how it actually is, not just a company trying to sell you something or... Exactly, Toby. I'm not sponsored by Avid. I'm not connected to Avid. You know, and it's a nice carp caught. I love it. You know, works for me. May not work for you guys. You have to make your own decisions. All I can do is just tell you what works for me, review a few different products, and use what you're confident in. It's not about this product. It's about what works for you. Like I always say, confidence is 100%. Any issue with the old black chickens? Yes. We've had a few black chickens on the area. Been getting the laser out on them. Carp Carter Leon, thanks for the info the other day and the message on Facebook. Pleasure. I answer all my messages, guys. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the comments on these videos as well. So when this finishes, or you're watching on the playback, when you're watching it, not live, go and put your comments in there. I really appreciate them. You know, any questions you've got, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a weekly Wednesday video where I answer your questions in more detail. There's something else, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom of your screen, something YouTube brought out. It's called Super Chat, where you can pay to have your message put at the top and get answered quicker and in more detail. How crazy is that? Michael Cooley, totally also fishing like unbiased, funny, informative. Yep, they're very good. That's why they've got over 100,000 subscribers, Michael, because they're good, unbiased. So let's go back into fishing like Echo Pag. Your thoughts, mate? It never will do, because they're struggling. The magazines are struggling. They haven't got money to pay the people who they work for. Not enough sales. You'd be surprised how many of them are in trouble. Exactly, Mike. Different badges, same gear, just promoted to you differently. Hi Steph, nice to see you on the bank again. I'll stay. I'm on a 2-day session. I get about 2 days a week, and where I do my videos and things like that. Five-ish Hall, top days, Mark. Bradley, well done. Hassan Production. And look at that, look. Hello guys, come and join my live stream for Pierce. Don't think so, Hassan, sorry. I think we'll be, I don't think this is an advert. Somehow. Bought the Rhino beam after seeing the review. Love not having to use the flash now. See, Mark, it's you know, it's a good bit of kit. I wouldn't tell you it was a good bit of kit if it wasn't. Oh, let's have a look. How long has it been raining for? About 2 hours, Daniel. It's going to rain all night. Jim, after a new stove, should I stick with Coleman, or is there anything else out there to look at? Jim, if you want petrol, unleaded, Coleman's got to be the way to go. It's the king of stoves, isn't it? You know, you won't go far wrong. If you want gas, there's loads of them out there. You know, I use a little Fox one I've had for years, but you can get that Fox one online for half the price. Hi Max, I've seen Eric's angling grow. It started off tiny, a few rows from where I am. Exactly, Max, because what they do is they sell things at a cheap price. And that's what guys want. They want cheap and honest. I Matt, you ran feed the black chickens. They will soon get fed up. I should have went, as you may have seen. Yeah, well, I don't like feeding them. Definitely Neville's Mikey boy. Graham Green, do you use a size lead to get the range of castles away to help hook fish? I use as light a lead as I can get away with. Most people use 2 or 3s. I use a 1 ounce if I can. There's a little edge there. Thomas Kavanagh, Leon, Tommy from Ireland here. Hello Tommy from Ireland. There's a mill on the feedback reference. Stick mix PVA, not melting. Note to self, never dip in glug till I'm on the bank. Never dip it in glug because it will never melt, will it? Bye bye Hassan. Yeah, you know, spammers. See you spammers. Tackle Tart TV. Hey Leon, I'm starting my own channel. Any tips? Oh, blimey. God. Try and post as many videos as you can. Get your kit so it comes good sound, good vision, and just be yourself. Just be yourself and be honest. You know, and it'll work. Hi Brad, great video in the chat as always, Leon. Thanks Brad, appreciate it. I like some of the features in Carpology, but I read it on my iPad. I don't buy the mags. Yep, they've got some good stuff in there, Brad. Sean Castle, have you had problems getting rod licence since you're over a month now? It took me about 2 months to get my rod licence, but it's eventually come through. Coleman stove all the way, Mike. Exactly. Danny Gleed, mag subs at the moment. I'm giving away around 100 worth of kit with mags for 80% off. Yeah, but it's up to you, isn't it? How do they, you know, they've got to buy that kit from the companies. What bivvy? I'm just using a brolly. I like to just use a brolly. It's a Mark II Fox one. I had a Mark I Fox one for ages, Daniel. Served me really well, but then started to leak, so I changed it for Mark II. Well, sorry, I bought a new one, the Mark II. Darren Thompson, how bad do you think the otters will hit the carp anglers, pal? Tell you what, Darren, it's like having bubonic plague. These things are just going to eat if you're not fenced in, if the places aren't fenced in, then it's going to eat everything. I've seen it. It will eat everything and decimate fisheries. I feel sorry for the poor clubs and associate clubs that just haven't got the money to do it. They've had lakes for young kids and old age pensioners and that, and normal guys going fishing and they're not be able to go to their favourite place anymore. Michael Goodyear, I think the black chickens will eat anything that's out there. Rigsby Carpet Adventures, hi mate. Hi Leo, love your videos. You are the reason I now use a multi-rig. Well, that's good to hear because it's a good rig, the multi-rig. But there's so many other good rigs as well. I'm glad you're catching on it. You prefer ham than spam. Michael Peters, love it. I was walking through Dartford today and I saw in Poundland a butane cartridge for £1. Should I buy one and find a stove that fits it or save up for a good quality one? Well, they're probably not a bad quality one. They have to adhere to certain regulations, Seb, so I'd go for it and try it. Graham Green, do I use a hat in the rain to keep your hair dry? No, what I do is I don't go out in the rain, Graham. So it won't get wet then. It can do hook, but the thing is fish use heavy lead to get rid of the rig. Smaller lead and a real proper sharp hook, they can't get rid of it. They can't leverage against it. Multi-rigging weed, tight lines. No, probably a choddy in deep weed, unless you can find a clear spot to present it. Outdoor gaffer tape sorts the job. Yeah, I think I've burnt mine. I think it just rotted in the end, Kevin. Versatran, carp mag's not up to much these days, more focused on anglers' tales rather than being informative. Yeah, but the thing is with the carp mags, they may be anglers' tales and informative, but they're all an advert. They're all an advert because they're paid to put them in. You can't write in the magazines anymore unless you're associated with a company who's going to pay for an advert. It just doesn't happen anymore. That's why people aren't buying the magazines. Fencing Stupid Mate got a big up Fairbright for his promotion of the otter and fun fences for fishers that can't afford it. True, Mike, it's a good project, but the only thing with that is that they're going to have to still pay it back. So I'll leave that one with you. I said that is big enough to eat an otter. We certainly do, Michael. I tell you what I think they're doing, guys. I think they're getting some t-shirts done with FCUK, the black chickens, or it only takes one bite, or keep on keeping on, or something like that, you know. Or confidence is the key, or something. What do you reckon, guys? You fancy one of them? Andy, I'm going fishing tomorrow. Fingers crossed, all the best for your session. And you, Andy. Let's give as many thumbs up as we can. Let's see if we can bump that up from 38. See if we can get some of them thumbs up going. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, and you like these type of videos that I do on my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. Paul Woodley, long shank hook for the multi-rig. Personally, I like a choddy type hook. But if a long shank works for you, and it does for people I know, excuse me, it's my tea going down the wrong way, then use it. It's about confidence in what you want to use, not what someone else tells you to use. Would you fish on top of the weed? I would with probably a chod or a very long hook link with a wafter or a slow sinker. Always try to sell you something. Exactly, that's why they're there. They're just an advertising medium to sell you things. Could you use the Gardner HD naked chod style, or would you use a fluoro leader, Leon? Keep up the good work. If I'm fishing over on top of stuff, which is what the chod's made for, I'd probably use fluoro for it. Then it's going to sink. But I suppose you could use a Gardner HD. Hi Trevor, you on the face. Sea hooks for a pop-up, Kevin Gray. Hi mate, love the vlogs. Keep it up, mate. Back leads and slack lines. Definitely slack lines. I don't like back leads. I've had a few mishaps with them where the back lead rides up to the top ring and I've lost fish. Doc Donkey and I use 1/8 sleds and chods on the avid chod bead garden chod hooks. The way the sunken line hooks the fish. Exactly, Doc. Do I use anything to clean the weed from my swim? I tell you what does work. Get not a spawn, but an old spod, like a quarter spod with holes in it. Get some branches and stick some twigs in them, so they're all sticking out like crazy spod. Cast that out and you get all the surface weed in. That's what I use a lot. All bait works. White is they're trying to fill out with stuff that is irrelevant. Hazy cheetah, exactly right. Now, it's more difficult to make a bait that doesn't catch fish. Plastic catches fish. Black foam catches fish. But it's what you feel confident in. If someone's telling you that this bait is the best bait and all that, well, it may well be. You only can find out for yourself, can't you? It's what you feel confident in. Hi, Scott Viles. Great to have you here, guys. Johnson Ross Tackle Shop, very helpful, and Don't Need Dawson makes particular. That's what makes a good tackle shop. Someone like Johnson Ross, Tackle Box, all them guys have been going for years and years and years. They give unbiased advice because they're not sponsored, you know. Jess Flitter, nice one, Leon. I'm glad I made it this week. Let's hear them alarms go. Not in this weather. Look, have a look at that. I don't think so. Look at that, absolutely pouring down. I don't think I want to bite. Let's have a look. What else we got here? Let's have a look. Tony, do you drop leads? Yes, I do. Fluoro, all bits of braid. Any recommendations for mainline? Currently using Foxcast still, but looking for something more invisible in the water. Or it depends on what water you're using, Brad. If you like the Fox Camo soft steel, use it. If you're confident in it, use it. You know, there's so many different lines out there. A lot of them, you'd be surprised, are made at the same factory. But it, you know, whatever, it depends on what situation you want. If you're casting long, Camo Fox, some of their lines are good. Some of the Gardner lines, you know, there's loads of good lines out there. Jim Hayward, keep the boss coming, mate. Tight lines, I appreciate all you guys. Look, we've got 80 people in the house now. Whoop, whoop. But you know, I appreciate all your comments. You know, I try and answer everything that you message me. All the comments on my Facebook, all the comments on my Instagram, all the comments on my vlogs that I do on YouTube. I try and answer all your questions. I try and help you. That's what about this YouTube channel, Facebook. It's all about community, building a community. So we're all helping each other. Best hook for bottom break rig. I've found wide gapes are quite good. Depends on what company, as long as they're sharp. Cool to do some good wide gapes. So the Fox, you know, as long as it's a wide gape with an in-turn point. Tim Dawn, black chicken t-shirt all the way. I reckon so. I'm going to have to bring some out, aren't I? Hazy Chief Garden HD. It's a good line. I'm using it now on all 3 rods. I quite like it. And it's solid bags. Very good presentation. Yes, Hazy Cheetah on Weedy Lakes. Yep. Weed and so do carp anglers. You're 2 right there, Doc. Not anymore for me though. Many moons ago. Best knot for fluoro leader to mono. Now I use a back-to-back grinner knot for everything when I'm tying 2 bits of line together. Even braid to mono. Have a look at that one. It's all bright and not. It's just too much messing about. Back-to-back grinner. Done. Martin. Shelf life boilers or frozen, which you prefer? Simon, I prefer both. I mean, I'm old school. I like frozen, but with everything shelf life now, the preservatives, there's not a lot of difference. And I bet you didn't know that a lot of companies put a little bit of preservative in their frozen because they've got to send them to shops and out to people, haven't they? Bet you didn't know that one. No, Robert, Carp Dog's not here. He's not allowed on here, unfortunately. But we'll see him soon. Kevin Gray, the spot idea is genius. No, I borrowed it off someone else. You know, I didn't invent it. Proper carpy weather. Low pressure, blowing a wind. Stick and spot, dude. Thanks, Drew. Carp Magazine, too many adverts, not enough tips. Keep on, fella. Legend, more like legend, Peter Sayer. Thanks for all your good comments, guys. If you haven't subscribed or you just tuned in, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss anything. No problem, Danny. Weed spot, that's the way to go, isn't it? Marty Scoffin, hi Leon, loving your channel, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate all your comments and all your subscribers, guys. Fluoro, all bright not to braid. I don't like the all bright knot. It's too much messing around. On combi rigs, I still use the back-to-back grinner. Yep, Trevor, tackle box line, Tessex standing. It's like a market standard, isn't it? Big game. Brilliant line. You know, been around for years, just like Dow Sensor. Been around for years, cheap as chips, works a treat. Crane Cook, never used them, don't like the pattern. How many bites have you had with rain heavy? Can't think of many myself. Always when it stops. Oh, you're 2 right there, Sean, aren't you? Big shout out to Sean Castle. Doc, Donkin called hooks of shit. Well, I can't comment on that. Does anyone do a long shank, wide gape hook pattern? No, I don't think they might do, but probably in a size 4 or size 2, so it looks like it's a wide gape. I've just become a bait tester for a local company. Have you ever been a tester? If so, what were the pros and cons you found? Really good question. I've been a tester. I've worked for companies. I've designed baits for companies. It's another word for a tester is someone who gets cheap bait because you're not really testing it. You're not really giving them any feedback. If you work for the company and you've got some involvement in it, then you're sort of testing different products and ingredients and things like that. Sorry, but that's the truth. So not good in gin clear water. It's okay in dishwater though. True, Drew. Have a look at the Gardner HD. Have a little look at that because I quite like that. Or a nice fluoro. Too many hook pulls and points bending on quarter hooks. You know, you've got to use whatever, you know, is good. Just test a few different hooks. I'll tell you what hooks I use. Pinpoint hooks. Absolutely mega sharp. They're from Germany. The guy sharpens them, hand sharpens them himself. Check them out. But there's loads of good sharp hook companies out there. Big up the Carp dog. I wish he was here, Michael. I'd show him to you. Hi, Luke. Go fishing tomorrow for some very difficult and clever carp. Any tips on how to outsmart them? Any rig ideas like short or long rigs, tight or shy, and shy away from beds? Well, you've answered your own question, Luke. You've got 3 rods. Try tight, try slack, try long hooks, try long rigs, short rigs, slack lines, you know, big better bait, single. Let's try it out, see what works. Any ideas why I can get good proper corn steep liquor? Mike, have a what is it? There is a company. Message me, Mike, on my Facebook page, my Leon BARTROPP Carper fan page, and I'll give you the details. But I can't remember at the moment, mate. How deep is your spod? Oh, getting a bit fruity there now, aren't we, Andy? Do I use the fish spy? No, I don't. I use the deeper occasionally, but not to find fish, just to find areas in between bars and weed and things like that. It's good for that. Like Baldy says, confidence is key. Too right, Doc. You silver-tongued rascal, you. Have you ever fished your snodline road? I fished the railway lake, probably got to be getting on for 20 odd years ago, Hazy Cheetah. Had a couple of fish out of there. Beautiful. Road and island. I haven't fished that, but I fished the ocean next to it. Kevin Gray, Leon, you should sponsor me. I wish I could. Maybe one day. Jess Flitter, fishing this weekend, but worried about fish spawn. Do you think you will get hot enough to turn them on? I don't think they're going to spawn just yet. I could be wrong, but it could be a couple of weeks yet, Jess. So go forth and fish. Spot on with that, Leon, about bait testers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anyone. That's the way it is. Bait testers are people who pay cheaper bait. You know, and they test the bait. You know, if it's good bait, who cares? They're getting something back. They're providing photographs. Spot on. Everyone's happy, aren't they? David Anderson, with pop-ups, is colour or flavour more important to you? That's a difficult one because I like the washed out ones. Flavour as well. I like you just get a feel for what's going to work, what's not going to work, you know. What's my favourite bait in spring? I would say the one that catches, Marcus, but I like a single fluoro pink or white pop-up. Single, or very 10 baits around, that's about it. How do you cope with the black chickens? I don't, Gazza. I've lost all my hair through worrying about the bloody things, pulling it out. Oh, bye-bye, Mohammed. Then we're gonna block him. Bye-bye, Mohammed. See you later, Mohammed. Oh, they're all the spammers are coming on now. Doc Donkin, some good skunk your name. What do you use to combat mossies? Some of them coils, they're good. Not with pop-ups, but with black foam, Richard Turner. Blimey, guys, we've got 92 of you in here. 33 minutes we've been going for. 57 thumbs up. Let's give a thumbs up. Press that like button. Greg Smith, Calder or Fox. Both do certain products which are good. Both do certain products which aren't so good. Hello, Martin. I have fished over next door a little bit before. Love it over there. Did you announce a winner for the washed out? No, that's going to be next work tackle time. There's going to be 3 winners for the washed out hook baits, which I did in my, I think it was my watercraft video. So if you haven't seen that yet, go and watch it. Put a comment in, be a subscriber, like the video, and then you've still got a chance to win. Because I haven't picked the 3 winners yet. Take me down to Derek Ritchie. Derek Ritchie, he's the man, the Don, isn't he? Whoop, whoop. All that. I watched a bit of it the other night. Crazy, isn't he? Love it though, isn't it, eh? Well, you get all those crikey carp, the spammers come in. It's probably people who don't like me, who are logging in as different people and want to disrupt you guys having a bit of information and some fun. Black chickens, yeah, Matt, you know. Well, we've got Andy's from Germany. Nice to... Greetings from Germany. Greetings from England as well, guy. Hello, Kearney. Good to see you here. Do you ever use Magaliner or maggot rig in general? If so, I use a little combi rig. I've done it in one of my Sanders videos. Little combi rig with plastic maggots. I don't use live maggots anymore. I use plastic maggots on a little 10mm pop-up. Fishing over maggots. Always, Michael, there's always dickers trying to spoil it. Probably you don't like the competition, or might even be someone from some of the tackle companies we'll be slagging off, or magazines. I hope not. Try the multi-rigs, Matt, and let me know. Come back, put a comment in, contact me on Facebook or Instagram or wherever. Let me know how you get on. This is what it's about. These type of things are all about you guys. Getting value, looking at rigs and out of time, and good information and good advice on how to go fishing. Give you the confidence. Avon Skins Soft is brilliant, this Excessive Carp, isn't it? It's really, really good, that is. What am I using to keep your smartphone charged up? I'll tell you what I'm using, Graham Green. I'm using the Ridge Monkey charger. I've been using it for about 1.5 years now and can't fault it, really. Keeps a charge. I'm doing this on the iPad at the moment, so I can't fault it. Really good bit of kit. Evening, Kevin Alford. How are you, mate? Most dangerous situation on the bank you've experienced? Oh, blimey. God. I can't really think, really. I had a snake come through my swim yesterday between my feet when I was casting out. It's pretty dangerous. It's on my wig. Oh, you don't actually. True fox all day there, every bump. Tyler Love. Got a late ticket. Any tips? Just enjoy it over there. Just enjoy it, Martin. You'll find them over there, don't worry. Flavour combo for pop-ups, Jim. Oh God, I like essential oils. Hi, Keeney. Got tight lines, have a go and watch the sun playing, hurling in the rain. Cheers for tuning in, Thomas. We're going to be doing about another 3 minutes of this, guys, so 3 or 4 minutes, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Approach a large, shallow, low-stock venue. Joss, really good question. I'd walk round and I'd bait a few spots with visual things like sweet corn, and then I'd try and find them whenever I'm there. Doc Donkin, you know, how can people not like you? I bet you've got people who don't like you. Can't apologise. No, yeah, if you pick me for the pop-ups, then I'll get my gimp mask on and come see you at the lake. Tell you what, Ben, if I pick you, I'll put my gimp mask on and deliver them to you. Don't mention plastic baits, man. Oh, look at these, look. How many people with this year have been top, man? Rich monkey worth every penny, I agree there. It's fake corn, but what boilie would you recommend? Whatever you like, mate. Greg, what boilie would you recommend? Loads of different good boilies. I mean, I don't want to plug it, but I'm using SSP baits at the moment. They're System X. Good bait, catches me plenty of fish, but then most baits do. Hi, Chris. Greens from Holland. Greens from here. Putting it there, if you fish them on a lake with crays rolling the rig, I don't think it will matter what point hook you use, Paul. With crays, I think you're going to perhaps get them blunted anyway. I caught a nice one this morning, Keeney. Nothing. I like leaders, but I like tubing as well. I use bait screws and I use bait floss, Stephen. Your tops, knowing it, mate. You just had a good logo for you. So go Fulton Fish. Nice one, Carl. I like that. Difference in hook pulls and sharpened hooks. No, I haven't actually. I haven't looked. Pie mash. Oh, pie mash and liquor has got to be, isn't it? Nice to see you, Mike. Keep it on the rain. No, everyone loves me. Doc, do you fish for other species, Leon? No, I fish for perch and things like that sometimes, but I'm really got me carp. I'm a carp freak. I love fishing for carp even in the winter. In fact, winter's my favourite time of year. Sad to that. Bank holiday, Matt. Good night, Leon. Chat soon, Mike. Yeah, another couple of minutes, guys, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Don't forget, if you want to leave some comments, because these fly around so quickly, I can't really answer them very quickly. When this is loaded up, just go in, or if you're watching this through playback, go in and put your comments in the bottom of the comment section. Any of your questions, any queries, and I'll get round to answering all of them. Cheers, Richard. Enjoy having you here. Cheers, Joss. Daniel Davis. I haven't actually seen one, Daniel. My PB English one is 53.10. and my forerunner is 55.10. See you later, Trevor. Right, see you later, guys. We've been going for 40 minutes. I think we've had over 100 people in here. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and hopefully it'll be next Thursday or Wednesday when I go live again. See you later, guys. Thanks for tuning in.